Hey guys, hopping in here today to help you maybe create a little bit more integrity in your life. And what does that mean? Well, first of all, we find this as a positive attribute, right? It's something that definitely helps us pour into our life. It's an accelerator, so to speak. It's something that will put us on the fast track of just about anything. And why is integrity so important? Because the key pieces that make up integrity is being consistent, being reliable, and then therefore, because you're those things, you become more bankable. People are going to be willing to take a risk because you are consistent and you are reliable in the things that you say that you're going to do and when you're going to do them. And this is a fantastic thing. And I know sometimes that just doesn't seem realistic because life ebbs and flows and changes happen. And those are acceptable, those are understandable. What integrity isn't, though, is when you just decide to not do something just because it's too hard or you don't want to just put in the work that day. Now, yes, you need to have periods of rest, but there's also this need to go do the thing that you say you're going to do. So build the rest within that thing. Don't just decide, I don't feel like doing it today, and so you don't do it. Rest is something you build in. And so keeping in mind that integrity isn't just to other people, but it's something we build with ourselves. And this starts a mental dialogue about how most of us then don't start trusting ourselves because we'll set a goal and we'll do it for a couple of days and we decide it's too hard and then we'll stop. We'll take a day off, right? Because it's just, I need a break, right? And then it turns into 2 days and then 3 days and 4 days. So like look at fitness. You're starting a new fitness regimen and you have gotten to the point where after day one, you're so sore the next day. So I'm going to skip the workout because I'm too sore. But then day three comes along, you're still sore. So what happens is then you don't end up keeping up with the workout, right? Well, instead, maybe pivot that to where you do the new workout and then the next day you go for a walk. So you're doing some sort of consistent activity. And then you're also, from an athletic trainer perspective, you're working out some of that soreness in your muscles that maybe for day three, you can hop back into that workout. Even if you're doing the workout every other day, you're still showing up consistently until your body starts getting into a rhythm where this becomes more of a norm because it gets used to the workout. So what you're doing is, even by doing the walk, you are showing up consistently every time you go put in 30 minutes of activity. You're never giving up on your fitness by doing this. So you're creating this activity with yourself where you start believing in yourself, that you are more reliable, that you are consistent, and you start building a trust right here with yourself. And that is actually where integrity begins. And then other people start to see that, whether you're sharing it out there on social media or not. Now, let's say you're having a hard time being consistent with yourself and your goals. What is a way that you can go and fix that? And that's accountability. Absolutely love accountability. I use it in so many ways and shapes and forms. And I utilize a framework to help me create on my goals and all those things. And there's an accountability component that's in there. There's two ways to gain accountability in this framework. One is through an app. I'm actually really sad because I completed all my goals and I dropped the ball and I didn't log them in. And so now my day count starts all over again. But it's still keeping track of all the things that I've achieved. I've definitely achieved them. I just forgot to log them in. So now I got to put a little reminder in my phone so I don't forget to do that, to log them all in. But it's still showing up. I can still see I'm getting goals done. And just because I forgot to log it doesn't mean that I'm not reliable, because I know that I did do the thing because I put it in the system to do it. And if I put it in the system, I'm going to get it done, because I like to see those numbers go up. Not just my numbers, but everybody else's numbers. The whole community's numbers are in that system. And it's absolutely amazing to see how many people are achieving what they're working on. So that's one tool that is in this framework that I absolutely love. The second one is an inner circle. think of like mastermind like things. And if you've ever looked into a mastermind before, you know that they are high dollar, guys. This is like low barrier to entry to do these things, like so affordable. I promise you. There are maybe only so many other things that are lower barrier entry, but they probably don't fill up your cup. So, but you get in there and you do these inner circles, and it, of course, who you are doing these inner circles with does make a difference of framework and things like that. For me, my framework is looking like meetings once a week. And what I would really like to do is be able to get everyone together like in person, but you know, that doesn't always work out. But being able to get together, Zoom, digital device, some way, shape, or form, and create accountability to where we show up and we talk about our successes, we talk about where we're struggling, and get help with where we're struggling, and then maybe even work a little bit on maybe a key area like maybe boundaries. Boundaries is something that a lot of women struggle with, I feel like. And so that would be a good subject area to kind of help build upon and working on things, or working through different understanding some things that are holding us back, like fear and self-sabotage, and digging in deeper to what those subjects are to help the whole little tight-knit community circle work together. So at the end of the day, we're creating, we have to show up every day to say we've done the things, or every week, right? So creating that accountability, all those activities, all that learning, all that growth creates more integrity, not just with others, but again, with ourselves. Because that at the end of the day is really where integrity begins, is here. Showing up for ourselves, doing the things for ourselves. It's not selfish to do things for ourselves. Again, another thing that I think women tend to maybe struggle with, because we are taught to, you know, take care of our families and take care of these people and to serve others, which are all great, but you can't do those things if you don't show up for yourself first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Does that resonate in any particular way? It's called burnout for a reason. So if you're not filling up your own cup, you will burn out and you will get frustrated and you'll have resentment. And I've been to all of those little playlands before. So trust me when I'm telling you that to show up for yourself is the number one place where we begin to create integrity and to flourish so we can serve and support others. So hopefully you guys have found this helpful. If you are ready to get in there and be in a small community, it's a little inner circle, to create accountability and to utilize a little tool to help you keep track of what you're working on, to help you maybe even see some of your pivots. Go look below. Always point up. Go look below. There is a resource down there for you to check out and see if what I'm utilizing is a good fit for you. And if you need to chat about it a little bit more with no nagging and no harassment, just helping you figure out what's the best fit for you, reach out to me. I'm here for you in this journey, and I would be so blessed to be able to help you on it and helping impact 1 billion lives in the next 7 years. So you might as well come along on the journey and join the other billion of us that will eventually become over in the next 7 years. So I look forward to talking to you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.